I'm Brian Van, SportbikeTrackGear.com, and today we're going to do a brand overview for the Chicken Hawk Racing tire warmers. Previously, Chicken Hawk offered three models. Okay, standard, just plug them in and go, preset thermostat. You had your pole position multi-temp, had a little switch, and then you had the high end, the digital, where you could dial in the heat exactly where you wanted it. So it made choosing the warmers a little easier. Now we have three families of warmers for 2015. That each offer those same three variants within the individual family. We're going to start off with the entry-level stuff. The Privateer is what they're calling this, right? We have the standard temp that plug and go. It's got a LED light, let you know it's running. Factory thermostat is preset to 175. It's a US shock-resistant thermostat, so good quality pieces. Then we have a dual temp. 130 is the low, 175 Fahrenheit is the high. Now we have the digital, which is what we're showing you here today. Each one of these models we have in the digital, where you're able to dial in the heat from 0 to 225. No need to pass 195. That would be the recommended temp for most of your high-end racing tires. When it comes to temperature, okay, 195 is what Chicken Hawk has landed on for race tires. I've done a lot of research. The guy who owns the place knows more about race tires than most of the race tire vendors know. Worked with a lot of the top teams for years in Europe. I guess they've been using the 195 setting, so a little hotter than our 175 here. Chicken Hawk has now elevated the temperature of their line to level it out to what they have over there. Just gets better performance, better life. Once again, talk to your tire supplier. Okay, if you're using race tires, talk to your tire supplier and ask them what temperature should you be running. Now, this product, let's go price points. I'm going to hit you with just retail prices. Obviously, you know, we can do better than that. $349 is going to be your single temp, right, in the Privateer. $399 is going to be your two temp, and then the big dog digital right here, $575. Materials used. I already told you we got US made thermostats. We got Nomex lined, okay, carbonized insulation, neoprene side curtains, okay. The difference between this and the other two is it's a little lighter weight, okay. The exterior fabric, okay, is not as heavy duty as this. We're showing you the two models here that are using that aluminized Kevlar. Okay, so this is more of a nylon fabric, a little less insulation, still a good quality product. This is right for the person that's more budget-minded, that wants a US-made warmer. You want the Chicken Hawk quality. What they did is they cut the corners where they could to reduce the price of the product. You still get good, solid performance from this. Now we come to the Classic Line. This is what we've been used to for a long time. Few little upgrades. Once again, we're going to go with retail pricing. The standard single temp preset thermostat to 195. Okay, those are $425 retail. The three temp pole position, 130 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Fahrenheit, and 195 Fahrenheit, retail $540. Okay, the standard and the pole position don't use this aluminized Kevlar exterior. You see it on the website. They use a high quality Cordura exterior, right? So that kind of differentiates them between the digital. And then we get to the digital. Retail is $649. It has the same controller. They all share the same controller. You can go as high as $225. Remember, do not pass $195. Talk to your tire vendor. Let's give you a look at this so you can see the difference in quality. Immediately you feel that it's heavier weight, okay, a little higher end. You look at the heating element, it's got a completely different pattern. We've got two individual rows that wind back and forth and they run next to each other. Still have the neoprene side curtain. So this is their classic heating element pattern. These things have been used for eons by top teams, several riders. I've still got a set of Chicken Hawk pole positions. I've had them for years. Even before they use this aluminized Kevlar exterior, they still work phenomenally. You take care of your tire warmers, they'll last a long, long time. So, upgraded insulation is what you're really going to find with this higher quality fabrics. It helps to hold the heat in the tire a little bit better than what you have over here with the Privateer, but it does come at a price for sure. Now we come to the Professional. This is the brand new stuff, currently or previously only available to top AMA teams, World Superbike teams, Moto GP teams. Now you can buy it too. The biggest difference is going to be right here. If you can get that or not, Tyler. but you look at the spacing on that heating element, only 8 millimeters between rows, right? Very labor intensive to assemble this. There's 185 feet of heating element in this warmer. There's only 85 feet in the other warmers. So there's 100 additional feet, so more than double. What they're trying to do is heat the tire as evenly as possible. That's what top teams demanded, right? Closer spacing, much more even heating. If you've used tire warmers, and if you're watching this video, odds are you probably have at some point, or you're about to. With the other ones, from time to time, you can end up with, some of the heating element marks on the tire. They're spaced a little further, right? With this, you kind of avoid that. You get a much more even heating pattern than you would see from the other two. Let's talk price here. The standard, right? Single temp, $195, $499 retail price. The 3 temp pole position, 130 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Fahrenheit, 195 degrees Fahrenheit. Those retail for $615. Then you get to the big dog, the digital. 0 to 225, don't pass 195, of course, $724. One thing that's a little different here is in the professional line, the insulation is going to be this aluminized Kevlar all throughout. So a little more insulation, a lot more heating element than you see here, and definitely a lot more than you see over here, but it comes at a price. Each one of the digital units, removable cords. The Privateers come with a nylon bag. The other two come with a sweet hard carrying case. That's a really nice case. Started using a few years ago. Good quality product. If you have any other questions, just go ahead and leave them in the video. We'll be happy to answer them. It's a very technical product. It's expensive. Remember, with your warmers, take care of them. Never plug your warmer in if it's not on a tire. What I like to do is when I take my warmers off my tires, I like to hang them over the front stand nicely, make sure they're unplugged, right? Take care of them, they'll take care of you. When you put them on the tire, stretch them out evenly. Don't get them all bunched up. If they bunch up, it'll overheat in that area where you've condensed that heating element, okay? And you can have a failure like that. Take care of your warmers, they'll last a long time. Hopefully this helps you choose the right set for yourself.